All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the Fire King deck profile. So, for this, of course, we're going to have 3 Garunixes. This is basically the card you want to get out for this deck and just try to get it in the loop for blowing up the field. It's a Dark Hole. Every standby phase, if it's destroyed by a card effect, it's the card of the deck. It is amazing. So much fun. It has another effect when it's destroyed by battle, but you want the nuking effect of it the most.
How often do you get the loop going?
Pretty often. It's pretty simple to do. I mean, honestly, this is a good deck to go second with because as long as you open up with Onslaught or Yaksha and have Garunix in hand, you can get the loop going.
Basically, turn 2.
Turn 2, yeah. You can. It doesn't matter if you go turn 1, but sometimes it's just better to go turn 2 depending on your hand.
Sure.
But yeah, and then of course Circle works really, really good with this, as well as another trap card called Generational Shift, but I'll get to that. Yeah, Yaksha and Garunix are the best. So, and then I run 1 Blaster just because it's fun, just for shits and giggles. Get that 28 beater out, popping ability.
Fire.
Fire, yes. Don't judge.
His wife's making fun of him.
Yeah, my wife always makes fun of me. 3 Barong, just so we can get that searching out for Onslaught as well as Circle or any other Fire King card, because when he's destroyed by a card effect, which works really good with the loop with Garunix, because when he blows up the field, he blows up this, which also gets his effect off.
Your cat's insane.
Yeah, I know. She's retarded. But yeah, gets the effect off when it's destroyed by a card effect, as well as if you have another one in hand and Garunix is on the field and blows him up, you can special summon him as well through his other effect of special summoning when another Fire King monster is destroyed. So that's pretty well. The only thing is his effect doesn't work if it's by battle. It has to be by card effect, either by your deck or your opponent's deck. As long as it's card effect, then you're fine. And 3 Yaksha as well. He's
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, he's the one popping stuff. Yeah, because when he's destroyed by battle or a card effect, you get to destroy 1 card in your hand. So he works really well as long as you have a Garunix in your hand, because then he just comes out during your opponent's standby phase and blows up the field. So he can be in defense mode, attack mode, doesn't really matter. You can search him out with Tenki. Same with Barong. So.
Yeah, obviously Tenki's good.
Tenki's
good thing that didn't get hit on the list.
I know, Tenki is amazing. It is the best engine so far. So, yes, it is very nice, and he's the one you want. 2 Fencing Fire Ferret. Helps get over a lot of stuff, as well as dealing some burn damage.
Plus, you can pop, because you can pop your Fire Kings.
Yep.
And pop Garunix to get the effect off, to loop, to do everything.
Oh yeah, I can destroy my own monsters, I can destroy whatever if he's destroyed to get the loop off. Even if my opponent doesn't want to destroy my cards, I can destroy my own cards. So it works pretty good. It's come in clutch a couple times for those cards that are just a real pain to kill. So 1 Wolf Bark, thanks to my friend Matt here.
Yeah, it's so nice and shiny.
It is so nice and shiny. It's sparkly.
Yeah. Too bad it's only like $20 now. It was $50.
Well, see, now it's perfect. You can give it to me, and it'd be awesome.
Yeah, Wolfbark's good.
Yeah, okay. Wolfbark's good.
What else?
1 Bear for that search. I could run it at 2. I'm kind of iffy about it. I don't know. I kind of like how my deck runs so far. I got this search.
You like the Pure Fire King?
I like the Pure Fire King, and it searches pretty well. Honestly, I think, because you got Onslaught, you got the 1 Bear, you got the 3 Tenki, so you can get Yaksha, you got all that stuff, Pot. I usually you draw into the stuff you need. You don't really need to search, but once in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I run one Birdman.
1 Birdman. Why do you run that?
Because
one reason. What's the reason?
Star Eater. Yeah, I love Star Eater. Star Eater is just so much fun to get out there because it's a 32 beater. Can't be solemned. It's so fun to go into. And
unless I have Fate, and then I Fate you.
Well, you know what you can do? You can go shove Fate up your ass.
Well, what's fun with Gen X too is because if you Phoenix Chain something, you can actually bring it back with Gen X. It's fun.
Yeah, and then it locks that chain or it's so nice.
Fun.
1 Battle Fader. because I've noticed a lot of the time is if I have just Garunix on the field.
Or if they bottomless the Garunix after
Or they bottom that, and then they go for a good push and try to OTK you. This comes in handy.
Same with
Swift Scarecrow. It's helped me quite a bit because I've only been, there's those times where you use up your resources and you just have one thing on the field. It may be Garunix and they pop it. Well, you have to wait till your next standby phase or their standby phase for the stuff to come back.
Yeah.
And you're kind of, SOL because you don't have anything. So that comes in handy multiple times.
All right, what else you running?
Spells, pretty self-explanatory. You got your 3 Onslaught. This is what's going to help get out your Garunix and get that chain off right away. Summons it, destroys it at the end of the turn, then standby phase comes right back on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of OP. It's
like the best card of the deck. People like Rekindling, but I think...
Well, since Rekindling got hit, I mean...
Yeah.
3 circles, just so you can switch out stuff, so if you want to blow up the field or get that Garunix back on the field as long as you have another fire monster.
You've also used this to attack. Attack, activate circle, and then switch
I can do
that.
that. Yeah, if I have Barong or at least some fire monster, I can chain it in the battle phase, attack with Garunix, switch it out with Barong, get the destruction,
and then Barong's effect.
Be able to attack with Barong, and then have Garunix effect to come back standby phase, blow it up, and then destroy Barong. So, yes, it comes in very handy. 3 MSTs. You need the popping ability because
MST is amazing.
MST is amazing. It just,
especially this format.
Oh yeah.
And then what else we got?
2 Tenkies. I did have 3. I took it down. Don't judge me.
You need 3 Tenkies.
I don't need 3 Tenkies. Actually, I think 2 works perfectly. 2 works just fine. Because I search out my deck so much that it dwindles it down. So 2. I usually
you could run 3.
I could run 3, but I prefer 2. 1 pot. Consistency. It stops the special summoning, but that doesn't really matter too much. I don't really care. Dark Hole. Rekindling. 1.
It's at 1.
It's at 1 now because
OP.
All those stupid people breaking the game.
Yep.
Can't help it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's spells, traps, generational shift. This card.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic because it destroys the monster as well as add the exact same card from your deck to your hand.
Yeah.
So, especially with Yaksha or Barong, I can destroy them, get their effects, and then as well as special summon the ones that I just got.
Yeah.
So you're going 1 for 1.
Yeah.
You're breaking even as well as getting their effects, and you can do the exact same with Garunix.
Yeah.
So it just gets that loop going really easily. 7 tools.
Just because you like 7 tools.
7 tools is freaking amazing because it's a quick trap, stops the chain dead and Strax. It just stops it. So
Yeah.
It just stops it. It's amazing.
Yeah, the deck can still lose to Mirror Force because you Mirror Force or Garunix, it comes back and then bottomless.
It even works.
You're hurting.
Solemn. It stops. It's Solemn doesn't hurt it as well as Warning or regular Solemn. It's
Impulse, anything.
Only things that stop it are bottomless and dimensional.
Yeah.
And Fate.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Everybody hates Fate.
I know. Compulse. These are just defense stuff. Torrential. Bottomless.
Yeah, Torrential gets the effects off.
Yeah.
So
Mirror Force.
All right, what do you got for the extra deck?
Extra deck, of course, is that all good,
Star Eater,
too good Star Eater.
Good.
Just so much fun to get out. Star Eater. It's pretty fun.
Yep.
I run him just for shits and giggles, because once in a while it's just fun to go into. I never go into him, but Stella, knock it off.
Yeah.
Cat's retarded. But you can get a 32 beater out just in case, and it's fun to do. Number 40, because
you can.
Because you can, just because you can, and you can just destroy stuff. Get rid of that one. I don't want to run that one. Black Ship of Corn, self-explanatory. Just get for that popping and burn damage. Diamond Dyer, of course.
Have you ever actually made Diamond Dyer? Because I feel like this card is so fucking stupid.
I have, actually. But
Fencing Fire Ferret is just as good. Or Bear.
I actually have. But it's only because that's the only thing I could do.
Yeah.
Ever since Art came out and a couple other things I've gotten, this is what I've had to go into just to get rid of, super powerful monsters.
Yeah.
You know, just stuff that's the only thing I could do. I mean, it comes in handy. It's just like a quick destruction. I mean, yeah, you lose 2-3 things, but of course, Arc. Gotta have Arc.
Yep, ultimate rare.
Dude, it's the best.
Ultimate rare Arc.
Better than Exciton.
Oh, yeah.
Much more versatile.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy. Gotta have
Cowboy's
Cowboy
good.
for that burn.
Yep.
Utopia. It's always fun to have Utopia. And then Fujinti Kagasuchi.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Gotta have that.
Zenmain's powerful.
Yep.
Is that everything? Extra deck?
Extra deck.
Or side deck?
Side deck, whatever you want to call it. There they are. 2 Flying Sea.
Just to fuck with people.
It is. Well, I mean, last format it was way better when dragons were pretty big, but
Yeah, because they didn't run 3s.
yeah, they didn't. I mean, not many people are really exeasing a lot. I've noticed. I mean, they are and they aren't.
It's a more control-based format.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's good to have just in case for like the mermaids, because they love to exease like crazy. So
And no one sees it coming. It's a hand trap that everyone's like, "What the hell is this?"
yeah, exactly. No one really.
If they don't
runs
have
it.
an answer to it right away, it stops them.
Yep.
It's fun.
It's fun. 2 Flameville.
Why don't you main deck it?
Because no one ever lets me get it off.
Yeah, no one lets it resolve.
No,
It's ridiculous.
no, because if they do, then they're pretty much screwed because you just get to special summon a Beast Warrior and continue attacking. So
Yeah.
but you know, you never know.
Yeah.
Gorilla, just in case I want to side out Bear for spell books or something that's playing a lot of spell and traps heavy.
Yeah. Boar.
Floater, yeah, just for fun to get stuff out and
Get your bear out.
get my bear out, yeah, or wolf bark. I did have a couple other.
No, it's got to be a bear. You can't summon.
Oh
it's
yeah,
Fire Fist.
yeah,
So get your bear.
yeah. I suppose
Bear floater.
I did have
It's a tuner, so
Yeah, I did have Star Eater or not Star Eater, Stardust Dragon and Crimson Blader, but I had to put those in a different deck. Lightning Vortex.
yep. Self-explanatory.
Yep. Deck Lockdown, which is amazing.
Yeah, I have to say, this card is just the shit. I mean, playing Boojins, playing Spellbooks, playing Fire Fist.
Mermails.
You activate this, it's like, if they don't have an MST,
Yeah.
Mermails is not, I mean,
Well,
yes
because
and no,
there's
they
that
add.
trap card, because it allows them to special
Yeah.
summon. So
Yeah, well, that adds to the field, so that's okay. It's just adding your hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, activating this against I can't, so many times, activate this against Boojins where it's like, I get the field and then Fire Fist versus Boojins, I activate this and you're just done. Because you can't activate Yamato's effect, you can't 10 key, you can't, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a good card.
it is. It's so nice. One dress. I did have a lance, but I took that out because I'd use it for something else.
I feel like this is more than 15 cards.
No, it's not.
Is it actually 15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
1. Yeah, this is 7 that I left in my hand.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I am terrible at math. So, yeah. Malevolent Catastrophe, really, really good against Fire Fist because they just love to whore that back row.
Yeah.
And Spellbooks. Spellbooks, kind of. I mean, more Fire Fist, but Cursed Seal.
That's
If you've
good.
never heard of this card, I strongly suggest side decking this because it stops the magic card. I mean, you have to ditch a card.
Well, yeah. Fire Fist.
And Spellbooks.
Spellbooks is crazy.
Because they can't use it for the rest of the duel. So Fire Fist, if they activate 10 key, you chain this, ditch a card, it stops them from using that 10 key and every other 10 key for the rest of that duel. And I mean, Fire Fist, what are they without 10 key?
Yeah, it kind of stops the deck. You can do that off Fate, and it's done. Spellbooks are done.
Yeah, no, they're done. You
Pretty
can't-
much.
You can't do jack shit.
You can secrets it too. So
Oh, yeah.
use secrets. So what else you got?
Mind Drain just
Yeah.
for those Boojins and
Yep.
all those people who like to play stuff from the hand. 2 call, get that Garunix back out if they MST the Call Hunted. Cool story. I
Yeah.
get to special summon it next turn, so that's fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's the Call Haunted's fun because you can. Yeah, because you can chain it to the MST, special summon the Garunix. Garunix's effect is destroyed. Since this is destroyed by a card effect, you get to special summon it back out, bomb the field.
Yep.
Starts the loop. It's
Just
terrible.
starts the loop. There's many times where I've had one Garunix on the field, and then had one in the graveyard. I've activated this, or you could do circle as long as you have one on the field and one in the graveyard. You can either use this, get the Garunix back on the field, and then if you have MST or a Gorilla, you can pop this sends the Garunix back to the field. Standby phase, that Garunix comes back, blows up the second Garunix, goes to the graveyard, so then
Yeah.
it's your turn. So you can really actually get a continuous nuking of the field every standby phase.
Yeah.
And then
And-
skill drain. I want to do 2, so I can sky deck this because it's just, I mean,
It's crazy.
it's crazy because all the effects
monster.
of Fire Kings activate in the graveyard. I mean, other than Garunix. So I mean, yeah, it stops him from blowing up the field, but then it also stops your opponent from activating effect monsters. So I mean, you can get a 27 beater every turn if you want. It doesn't really matter. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I would like one more, but they're expensive. So
Yeah. All right, that is the deck.